I thought I heard you say something.
No, just waiting for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, a brief word from our feature presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin our feature presentation, a brief word from the Rogues.
Now, about 1 year ago, we made 2 predictions. First, that Suicide Squad would be an absolutely abysmal film. And second, that we would never pay money to see it.
And both of those predictions came true. Because critically, Suicide Squad is a terrible movie by all accounts. And we stole it! So sit back and watch us watch this steaming pile of garbage for your pleasure in our home lair theater. Like home lair theater. Like a Ferrari. No, that's really more about here than about here. It's like cinema, but with an S. One final note: a few people asked when they heard that we were going to be making this Let's Watch that we do so drunk. We said no, absolutely not, because we were both completely sure that we could handle this, and that we wanted to be present and in the moment. We put the movie on and sat down, and, well, we made it to the first frame of the movie, before, well...
Here's to sobriety.
Here we go. So it starts with an R. Is it like... It's like a registered DC film? Also, why are they using the manhole cover from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And here we are.
Yeah, already.
Right in the opening scene. They're playing House of the Rising Sun.
We're off to a good start.
Who is this for?
Oh, Will Smith is punching a punching bag, so you know it's tough.
I can't believe they're playing House of the fucking Rising Sun.
They gave him a brownie.
It's a loaf. Biscotti, it's funny because he can't say the words. That's good writing. Not knowing how to say the word right, that's comedy.
That's clever.
Somehow, some way, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna rain down on you like the Holy Ghost.
Will Smith is threatening the security guard with getting out of here, but we know that's never gonna happen. He's probably not gonna kill the security guard later in the film.
Rest in peace, me.
Here's Holly.
And you know, House of the Rising Sun was just playing. Which was about a manipulated girl drug into a situation she didn't want to be in, but regrettably was, correct?
Right.
And they played that during the Deadshot scene?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, she's flirting with this guy.
So what did they give her House of a Thousand Corpses to watch and said, just do your best Sherry Moon Zombie here?
I haven't seen it, but probably.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, the Zapta. Put the zap on her. They're not being nice to her in the prison.
Yeah. You know, it's like, because they're the bad guys, but who are the real bad guys? I wonder if they'll tell us. I wonder how many times they'll tell us. What is the music in this?
We are 2 minutes into this movie and 3 songs deep. I almost said movie. That's how furious I am.
Cognitive function just fizzles out here. Oh, because like there's another movie where there's Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
That's
Remember? The guy's literally holding up a Batman shirt that says "Remember" on it, just to remind your audience that they made a Batman movie. That was Suicide Squad in what looked like Russian.
It did look like Russian, but Spanish subtitles. That's what you get for stealing it, huh?
I guess so.
The guy recording this must have just held his hand over the microphone the entire time.
Yeah. It's just a muffled mess of dialogue. I can't tell
if it feels better, yeah.
All right, so let me break the scene down for you. Amanda Waller is sitting at a table in a restaurant that's been bought out.
You were saying?
With what appear to be 2 high elite mucky mucks, possibly generals, talking about how they're superheroes, that they've heard about some of them have powers.
Yeah, because they
And
introduced
she
the word
says-
metahumans, yes.
They do have powers. That's true. End of scene.
So now we're in an establishing shot of Will Smith before you've established anything in the movie.
Anything about any other character. They put a file down on the table and say, here's a guy who specifically doesn't have powers, that's just really good at shooting a gun.
Hey, Angelo. This is the exterminator who called for your rat problem. My count's looking a little thin.
No one gets paid until what needs to get done gets done.
No, that's not the rules. No money, no honey.
They're not giving him money before he kills someone. Because unlike every other business in the world, apparently, in the assassin business, you get killed before you do your job. I mean, you get paid before you do your job.
I wish somebody would kill me. Yeah. Not only that, but Will Smith is playing the same character that he was in Men in Black.
No, this is Deadshot. Oh, they gave him the money.
And now he kills the guy.
Now he's
right?
gonna
Yeah.
kill the guy. He ricocheted off something metal.
And it's as if they've learned nothing from Spider-Man 3, in which you put a character that everybody's been waiting their entire lives to see in a film, and then you just have the mask off the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because anybody wants to see is Will Smith. We've never seen that before. Deadshot in an actual Deadshot mask? In a costume? Forget about it.
No, thank you. Let me
Not
see
when there's Will Smith with
Will
a beard.
Smith's face. That's what I'm here for. Oh, but he's using the money to buy nice stuff for his kid around Christmas. He's wearing a fedora, so you know he's a cool dad.
Now, is that a Deadshot costume? Is that like a thing? I feel like everybody was saying that that was something. Because David Ayer is playing this movie as if it's like a dress-up game. It really there's a bunch of different cuts just so they can put them in every outfit anybody has ever appeared in.
I know when
to make it sound like that they're just trying to honor anything about any of these goddamn characters.
All right, we're 5 minutes in. You're getting too hot. I know that when Deadshot first appeared, he was in like a tuxedo and a top hat. I've never seen him in a fedora, I don't think.
Never
he probably,
looking like
he
a
probably
cowboy,
has
I
been.
feel like.
It's over, Deadshot.
Oh shit!
I want to do this right over here.
Batman's here.
And he kills him.
He told Deadshot it's over and he doesn't want to do this in front of his kid. Oh, wow. He's really giving him the business. But his daughter saved Batman. That's sweet. And you can
He's gonna shoot her.
Will Smith, here's why you can see Will Smith's face, because you can see in his eyes. Am I the bad guy here? What's really going on?
Sure.
My daughter doesn't want me to kill Batman? One of my mortal enemies? It's okay, he says. Está bien. See, I'm learning Spanish from this movie. I'm putting in my time. If I'm gonna watch this movie, I'm gonna learn
And what, do
some
they arrest
Spanish out of it.
Batman now for having just killed 300 people in the last movie?
No.
Deadshot walks free.
Get down in
Right.
front!
Right on the money
Jesus.
shot. Oh, she's a stripper.
She's a stripper at Arkham Asylum?
She was known as Dr. Harlene Quinzel,
Okay.
psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She was assigned to the clown himself.
Dr. Quinzel. I live for these moments.
I don't know who's running Spanish theater.
Hold on.
That's your kitty.
So thoughtful.
She thought she was curing him, but she was falling in love.
There is something you can do for me, Doctor.
Anything, I mean, yeah.
I need a machine gun.
A machine gun? Talk about a workplace romance gone wrong.
And suddenly it's NCIS.
Yeah. Popping off one-liners. Why did that guy have a goat head? Oh, they're mascot costumes.
What do we have here?
What are you gonna do? You gonna kill me, Mr. J?
What?
Ugh. God damn it.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you.
But why is he gonna hurt her? Didn't she get him a machine gun?
Yeah.
I think so. Well, I can take it.
That was the worst dialogue I
Wait.
may have.
That was terrible. That was a scene like... Oh, and now they just have this...
Yeah, again, it's just a game of dress
It's
up.
just a dress-up. It's like a weird fantasy montage where they put her in her costume.
In the old, yeah, because
just so they can
say they did it. Yeah.
To you.
To
Oh,
me.
no, she's in a costume. She'll be in a costume.
And so now, Joker is Black Mask, and Harley's a stripper.
Yep, that's where we are.
I love this guy. He's so intense.
This is just gross.
Yeah, this is grossing me out.
I think she is. The fire in my lungs. The inside corrupts.
I'm sorry we're not saying funny things. We're just aghast at what we're watching right now.
So, yeah, I wish that we could, like, but this is the thing, is this is the culmination of years of knowing that this is exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah.
My guests to this handsome Tonga. You belong to him now.
So, Joker just gave Harley to some tattooed man, but I'm guessing it's gonna be like a setup.
Right.
You want no beef? You don't want no beef? You don't want no beef?
You don't like me? Fine, don't waste my time then.
This is a thing. Look, are you enjoying yourself?
And
All
he's
right,
just
and-
doing his worst Heath Ledger impersonation.
Yeah.
That's right.
All of that just to say that the Joker killed a dude once.
Yeah. So he's mean. He's a mean guy.
He's a bad. Ugh.
I've heard some people say, you know, maybe Harley's hair is like that with the pink and the blue because it's faded because she's been in prison so long.
Nope.
At this point, that is confirmed not to be true. You heard it here first. Her hair's
It
just
sounds
like that.
so bad. Every time.
Every time someone speaks.
Well, not only that, but like whenever she says "puddin' to Mr. J" or anything, it sounds like it's grating. It sounds.
It's coming out. It's like seeing your mom in the shower. It's just there's something wrong there.
like sure, it's a naked person. But
Yeah, but at what cost?
Exactly. I am sorry that you saw your mom in the shower.
It wasn't mine. It was your mom,
Oh,
and it was awesome.
well then, yeah, lucky you.